As is usual with a Porsche, starting your Boxster or Cayman is a straightforward process. On vehicles with Porsche entry and drive, turn the electric ignition starter switch briefly to the right. The car key just needs to be inside the vehicle. You can perform numerous vehicle settings in the multifunction display. It provides you with current information from the onboard computer. For example, your average speed, the residual range, and the distance covered, as well as other information such as the current tire pressure monitor, TPM values. If you wish to view data or perform vehicle settings, select the functions using the multifunction controls or the lower right-hand operating lever on the steering wheel. Scroll through the menu by pressing the lever up or down, or by operating the thumb wheel on the steering wheel. To select menu items, press the operating lever or the thumb wheel on the steering wheel. To return to the menu, pull the lever or press the back button on the steering wheel. The fuel gauge in the instrument cluster tells you how much fuel is currently in the tank of your Porsche, and shows you by means of a small arrow that the filler flap is on the right-hand side of the vehicle. Porsche Doppelkupplung, PDK, changes gear automatically. If you wish, you can also change gear manually using the ergonomic gear shift paddles on the steering wheel. To upshift, pull on the right-hand gear shift paddle. To downshift, pull on the left-hand gear shift paddle. Alternatively, you can change gear using the PDK gear selector. On vehicles with a manual transmission, you change gear using the gear lever. The auto start-stop function switches off the engine as you approach a stopping situation. This saves fuel and protects the environment. On vehicles with Porsche Doppelkupplung, PDK, the engine is switched off if you have your foot on the brake. The auto start-stop symbol in the multifunction display lights up green. The infotainment system and automatic climate control continue to operate. When you release the brake pedal, the engine switches back on. If the vehicle is going to be at a standstill for some time, you can quickly depress the brake pedal further and then release it. Your vehicle will then be held by the hold function, and the engine remains switched off until you depress the accelerator to drive off again. This feature enhances comfort and convenience. On vehicles with a manual transmission, you brake your Porsche as normal. Shift to neutral and release the clutch pedal. The engine is switched off. When you depress the clutch pedal, the engine is automatically restarted. If the auto start-stop symbol lights up yellow, the auto start-stop function is unavailable. This occurs, for example, if there are very high demands on the automatic climate control or when you are maneuvering the vehicle. You can activate and deactivate the auto start-stop function at any time using the button on the center console. To reduce fuel consumption, vehicles with Porsche Doppelkupplung, PDK, can engage coasting mode in certain driving situations. If you slowly remove your foot from the accelerator when driving in D, PDK automatically disengages the gear it's in. This avoids the engine braking effect, and you can coast along in neutral. As soon as you depress the brake or accelerator, PDK engages the correct gear again. You can also deliberately select coasting mode yourself by upshifting repeatedly until coasting mode is activated. Sport mode is activated with the Sport button on the center console, or with the mode switch on the steering wheel on vehicles with the Sport Chrono package, or sportier driving at the press of a button. Engine dynamics become more direct. The engine management system is more performance-oriented. On vehicles with the Sport Chrono package, Sport Plus mode is activated with the mode switch on the steering wheel. Both the chassis and drive now have an even sportier feel. When you turn the mode switch back to position 0, your vehicle returns to normal mode. In individual mode, I, you can select various drive, chassis and body settings to suit your own personal preferences. The settings are performed in the multifunction display. On vehicles with Porsche Doppelkupplung (PDK), you can set the drive system to maximum response by using the Sport Response button on the mode switch. This is useful, for example, if you wish to overtake another vehicle. To activate, press the button in the center of the mode switch. An indicator in the multifunction display tells you the amount of time remaining to use the function. It is available for a maximum of 20 seconds. On vehicles with a memory package, the passenger side exterior mirror lowers automatically when you select reverse gear. This makes roadside parking easier. You activate this function in the multifunction display or manually. Simply select reverse gear and press the button that selects the passenger side mirror in the driver's door. When you shift out of reverse, the mirror swivels back to its original position after a short time. Or simply press the button that selects the driver's side exterior mirror in the driver's door and the mirror will swivel back. The reversing camera makes it easier for you to reverse park and maneuver accurately. The camera image on the PCM screen shows you the area behind the vehicle. The electric parking brake is located below the light switch. Press the button to activate the parking brake. To release the parking brake again, depress the foot brake and pull back the switch. The electric parking brake is also released automatically when you drive off as usual with your seatbelt fastened and the doors closed.